Welcome back to World Information Aged. Today discuss rare 5 most valuable quarter dollar. We have something truly special for you, a coin that's deeply rooted in American history, the Kentucky 1792 U.S. Liberty quarter dollar. In this video, we'll explore the history, design, and most importantly, the value of this remarkable coin. So stick around to find out if you've got a hidden treasure in your collection. Before we dive into the value, let's set the stage with a bit of history. The Kentucky 1792 U.S. Liberty quarter dollar, also known as the Kentucky Quarter, holds a unique place in numismatic history. It was minted in 1792, making it one of the very first coins struck by the newly established United States Mint. Take a look at this beauty. The obverse features Lady Liberty herself, symbolizing the newly formed nation. She's portrayed in profile, her flowing hair, and the word Liberty arching above her head. On the reverse, you'll find an eagle surrounded by stars, representing the original 13 colonies. The Kentucky Quarter holds historical significance because it's associated with Kentucky's admission to the Union as the 15th state in 1792. This coin was minted to commemorate that event and to represent the growing expansion of the United States. As with any coin, its condition plays a significant role in determining its value. The Kentucky Quarter, being over 2 centuries old, can be quite rare, especially in good condition. Coins with minimal wear and sharp details tend to fetch higher prices at auctions and among collectors. So, how much is a Kentucky 1792 U.S. Liberty quarter dollar coin worth today? Well, it's essential to remember that coin values can fluctuate based on various factors like demand, rarity, and overall market conditions. In general, here are some ballpark figures. 1. Heavily worn or damaged specimens may be worth around $100,000 to $200,000. 2. Coins in decent, circulated condition could range from $300,000 to $1 million. 3. If you happen to have one in excellent condition or even uncirculated, you could be looking at values between $1 million to $2 million or even more. The value of your Kentucky Quarter can also be influenced by factors like its mint mark, potential errors, and historical provenance. So if you find one of these coins, it's a good idea to get it professionally appraised to determine its exact value. The U.S. Liberty quarter dollar California 1850 coin. If you've ever wondered about its history, rarity, and most importantly, its value in today's market, you're in the right place. So grab your magnifying glass and let's dive right in. Before we get into the nitty-gritty details of its value, let's explore the fascinating history behind this coin. The U.S. Liberty quarter dollar California 1850 is a part of American numismatic history, minted during the Gold Rush era. California's Gold Rush in 1849 led to the rapid expansion of the U.S. Mint facilities in San Francisco. The obverse of the coin features the iconic Liberty head, facing left, with the word Liberty inscribed on her crown. On the reverse, you'll find an eagle perched on a branch, clutching arrows in an olive branch, with United States of America and quarter dollar inscribed. Now let's talk rarity. The U.S. Liberty quarter dollar California 1850 coin is relatively rare due to its limited mintage. The San Francisco Mint was just getting started at that time, and it only produced a modest number of these quarters. The exact mintage figures can vary, but it's safe to say that these coins are not as common as some others from the era. Condition plays a crucial role in determining the value of any coin. As you can see, this coin has some wear and tear, which is quite common for coins of this age. However, if you're lucky enough to find one in pristine condition, its value can significantly increase. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, its market value. The U.S. Liberty quarter dollar California 1850 coin is highly sought after by collectors. Depending on factors like its condition, rarity, and historical significance, these coins can fetch anywhere from a few $100s to several $1,000s or more in today's market. If you're thinking about buying or selling one of these coins, here are a few tips. First, get the coin authenticated and graded by a reputable numismatic service. This will give you a more accurate assessment of its condition and value to $100,000. Second, do your research and keep an eye on the coin market trends to make informed decisions. The 1867 Nebraska quarter dollar coin. We'll explore its history, design, and most importantly, its value. So if you're a coin collector or just curious about the worth of this coin, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Before we dive into the coin's value, let's take a step back in time and learn about the historical context of the 1867 Nebraska quarter dollar. In 1867, Nebraska was just becoming a state, and the U.S. Mint decided to commemorate this milestone with a special coin. The Nebraska quarter dollar was born, and it holds a unique place in American numismatic history. Now let's take a closer look at the design and features of this coin. The obverse of the coin features a beautifully detailed Native American chief symbolizing the indigenous people of Nebraska. The reverse showcases the state's agricultural roots with an image of a settler and a cabin surrounded by the text Nebraska and admitted to the Union. It's a design that truly captures the spirit of the time. So the big question is, how much is this coin worth today? The value of a coin can vary widely based on several factors, including its condition, rarity, and historical significance. When it comes to the 1867 Nebraska quarter dollar, rarity is a significant factor. Only a limited number of these coins were minted, and over the years, many have been lost or damaged. The condition of the coin is also crucial. A well-preserved, uncirculated coin will naturally command a higher price than one in heavily circulated condition. Collectors often use a grading scale to determine a coin's condition ranging from PO to mint state. To give you an idea of its worth, an 1867 Nebraska quarter dollar in average circulated condition can be valued at several $1 million, while one in pristine, mint state condition can fetch thousands at auction. If you're lucky enough to have one of these coins or are considering purchasing one, here's how to find and verify its value. Remember, the coin market can be dynamic, so it's a good idea to consult with experts or reference trusted price guides to get an accurate estimate of your coin's value. There you have it, folks, the 1867 Nebraska quarter dollar coin, a piece of history that not only represents the birth of a state, but also holds significant value in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic journey, I hope you found this information valuable. The U.S. Liberty quarter dollar from 1987. If you've stumbled upon this coin and are wondering about its value and worth, you're in the right place. We'll dive deep into its history, design, and of course, its current market value. So without further ado, let's get started. Before we discuss the coin's value, let's take a moment to appreciate its history and design. The U.S. Liberty quarter dollar, minted in 1987, is a part of the Washington Quarter series, which began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birth anniversary of George Washington, the first president of the United States. The obverse of this coin features a striking image of George Washington, while the reverse showcases a bald eagle with outstretched wings, symbolizing freedom and strength. The coin was designed by John Flanagan, who beautifully captured these elements. Now let's get into the juicy part, the value of the 1987 U.S. Liberty quarter dollar. The value of any coin can vary based on its condition, rarity, and collector demand. In the case of the 1987 quarter, here's what you need to know. If you have a circulated 1987 quarter, meaning it has seen some wear and tear from everyday use, it's generally worth its face value, which is $47,000. If you're lucky enough to have an uncirculated 1987 quarter in pristine condition, it could be worth a bit more to collectors. These coins can often be found in mint sets or rolls. Some 1987 quarters were included in special mint sets. These SMS coins can fetch a higher value than typical uncirculated quarters, especially if they are in excellent condition. Keep an eye out for any errors or varieties in your 1987 quarter. Certain rare errors can significantly increase its value to collectors and numismatists. 5. Silver composition. It's essential to note that from 1965 to 1991, quarters were made with a copper-nickel clad composition. However, if you happen to have a silver-proof version of the 1987 quarter, it contains 90% silver and could be worth even more due to its precious metal content. The value of coins can also be influenced by market trends and collector demand. While the 1987 U.S. Liberty quarter dollar is not as rare as some older coins, it still holds value, especially in excellent condition. Many collectors seek to complete their Washington quarter sets, and this coin is an essential part of that journey. The 1989 U.S. Liberty quarter dollar is part of the Washington Quarter series, which began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. These quarters have undergone various design changes over the years, and the 1989 edition is no exception. As you can see, the front of the coin features a profile of George Washington, while the reverse side displays an eagle in flight, with 13 stars representing the original 13 colonies. It's a beautiful design, and many collectors love it. Before we start talking about the coin's potential value, it's essential to consider the historical context. The 1989 U.S. Liberty Quarter dollar was minted during a time when coin production was high. Millions of these quarters were made for circulation, so it's not particularly rare. Several factors come into play when determining the value of a coin like the 1989 U.S. Liberty Quarter dollar. These factors include the coin's condition, rarity, demand among collectors, and any unique features it might have. First up, condition. Like all coins, the better the condition, the higher the potential value. Coins that are in uncirculated or near mint condition tend to fetch a higher price. Coins with errors or varieties are often highly sought after. Keep an eye out for doubled dies, off-center strikes, or any other unusual characteristics. Rarity is another significant factor. In the case of the 1989 U.S. Liberty Quarter dollar, it's not considered a rare coin given the substantial mintage figures. However, demand can play a crucial role in value. If collectors are particularly interested in a specific coin or series, it can drive prices up. Now let's talk about the value of the 1989 U.S. Liberty Quarter dollar. In circulated condition, you can generally expect to find these coins in the range of $36,000 to $1. I've prepared a chart here that shows the approximate values of this coin in various conditions. Remember that these are just estimates and can vary based on market demand and other factors. So, is the 1989 U.S. Liberty Quarter dollar worth millions? Unfortunately, the answer is no. While it's a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, it's not a million-dollar coin. But that doesn't mean it doesn't have value for collectors and enthusiasts. I hope you enjoyed exploring the 1989 U.S. Liberty Quarter dollar with me today. Remember, the true value of a coin often goes beyond its monetary worth. It's a piece of history and a connection to our past. If you have one of these in your collection, cherish it. If you have any questions about this coin or want to share your own experiences with collecting, please leave a comment below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an exciting coin-related update. Thanks for joining me today on World Information Aged. Until next time, happy collecting!